Hey guys, it's Graham here with another White Coat Webisode. Really excited to talk to you this week about something that I think is still important. Frankly, I think this will now make it the topic I've talked about the most here in our White Coat Webisodes, and that is Google Business Page or your Google Business Profile or your Google My Business or whatever they're calling it these days. I don't know that it matters. What does matter is that it's exceedingly important for you and for your business. First of all, this is by far the most trusted review source for physicians on the internet. More than ZocDoc, more than Yelp, more than anywhere else, your Google business page is what people are looking at to decide, is this where I want to go? They're reading the reviews, they're reading the negative reviews, they're reading the positive reviews. People are going here to make that decision. Now, we've already touched on a little bit of that. The next piece is just getting to you more than ever. I know that consumer behavior just uses your Google Map or your Apple Map to literally map to your door. So you absolutely have to have that information there and have to have that information up to date. I would go so far as to say it's something you need to be constantly diligent about and on top of, not necessarily because you're missing out on a lot of business if you don't have it, which is true, but actually you can make people quite upset if you have bad information on there. One of the easiest ways to upset a patient is to have, say you're open on a day you're not, is to not have your Google business page updated correctly. People are really using this as the source of record. Now, the reason I really wanted to talk about this today and what I think is most important about it is the increasing use of AI in search and online. Why do I think that Google business page plays such an important role in that? Yes, people are using AI to get answers, but increasingly when you do a search, even on Google, the first thing they give you is like an AI generated result. A lot of those AI generated results are gonna come from the Google My Business page. What's gonna start happening is Google is going to more and more use location, you use past search history, use your searcher's profile to then determine the best resources to give you online. With those resources, it's not going to give you websites. It's going to use more AI and give you your Google business page. The Google business page for Google is a better answer than a website. Why? You go to a website and you still have work to do. You go to a Google business page and it's immediately taking where you want to go. On top of that, of course, Google likes the Google business page because there's a lot of tags and things in there that they can use to track to see how good of a job they're doing, to see who's getting the most business, and then use that to improve search results in the future as well. So no matter what, I think that the Google business page is the future and the present. You do need to have a great website associated with it, but if you aren't investing in your Google business profile, I really think you're missing out on business and you're missing out on the favor of Google, which I still think is important even as AI continues to grow.